Danny Flexon here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined by the Midnight Train, Richard Riakporhe, ahead of a big fight with Fabio Turchi on Saturday night. What does a win over Turchi give to you? What does it offer you in terms of your world ranking?
Yeah, it puts me up in the top. I think the top 5 across the board. So there's a lot to play for right now. I'm not too sure about the WBC, but we'll see. I think I'll definitely be elevated throughout.
You're already highly ranked with the IBF. This could push you up even further. I was speaking to Johnny Nelson earlier, and he suggested that Maris Breedis should consider taking a voluntary defence against you, which, if I was in Breedis' camp, I think was completely crazy. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. You know, obviously he's training for Jay Apatai, and I think that takes place in July. But I don't know, man, because with Breedis, you know, he's getting to that age where he's trying to cash in, and he's probably got a few fights left in his mind. That's probably the reason why he was calling out Jake Paul and trying to make that fight. But obviously that fell through, so he has to fight the real fighters now. So yeah, I think that would be a good fight.
Is he, out of the champions at cruiserweight, is he the one you're targeting? He's the consensus #1 at the weight.
Yeah, he's the best one. He's the best champion for me, and I target anybody. You know, to be fair, I think all of them. I believe I'll beat all of them, all of the champions.
How do you weigh it up between the person you consider the best at the weight and someone like a Coley, who's WBO champion, and it's a bigger fight commercially, particularly in the UK?
That's the thing, and you know, this is all about business. So we have to weigh up, you know, the cash that we're going to get from it, the hype. And everybody knows the biggest fight in the cruiserweight division is me versus Coley. And so yeah, I think the boxing fans should see a big fight with me next year. Before the end, by mid next year. Trust me. Watch the space.
Now, last fight obviously was a short notice change of opponents. How has camp this time around differed? Has it been a lot calmer?
Yeah, it's been longer. It's been longer. You know, we had We had about 4 technical sessions to prepare for Dion Juma, and yeah, he's quite tricky. He's elusive. Sometimes he's there, but he's not there. I sparred with him before, so we knew it would be like a tricky fight, but we had to be patient, and obviously we got the job done. But now we had a proper camp. You know what I mean? We had decent time to prepare, work on strategies and different things that we want to implement in the fight. So yeah, we're much more happier with this. Yeah.
Now, we saw a recent new addition to the camp. There was a photograph of you with Robert Garcia and obviously Angel on social media. He's come over ostensibly to help train AJ for the Usyk rematch. Will you be working with Robert as well?
Yeah, Robert Garcia will be on my corner on Saturday.
Wow. How much of an addition is that? How important is it? I know it's quite late in your camp, but how important is it?
I think that's great. You know, it's all about the little 1%. You know, you get to a place where, you know, people offer 0.5% or percent, but it all counts. It all counts for something. You know, Robert Garcia is very experienced, some solid fighters. On top of that, you know, they have that proper Mexican mentality. Is different, you know what I mean? And you feel it when they talk. You know, they don't mind taking 1 to give 3 or give 2. So, you know, that's a whole different type of mindset that breaks people. And yeah, we adopted that.
What do you think he can offer both to you and also to AJ for the Usyk rematch?
A lot to do with mentality, and he's quite intelligent. He's quite smart. He has good strategies. So, plus, what's great is he works really well with Angel Fernandez. There's no ego. Nobody's like, I'm the head coach, so you need to listen to me. It's like, let's work together to get this W. We need to win this fight. Yeah.
What does that say about Angel? Because you kind of alluded to it there, no ego. To have that strength of character, to be willing to bring someone else in and not feel threatened.
Yeah, that shows character. That shows a lot of character, and it shows that they are completely for the fighter. You know, there's a lot of coaches in this day and age that have a lot of pride, and they wouldn't allow their fighter to be trained by anybody. And if they ever saw that, they would have terrors with a fighter, honestly. But with Angel, he will be like, yeah, Richard, yeah, I think we should go to America and work with this American coach and that American coach and see what we can add to your game to make you better, because you can tell he actually really cares about the fight, and that's why we get on really well.
Have you moved around with AJ at all? Obviously his last couple of fights he's been preparing for a southpaw, but have you done any sparring with him at all?
Yeah, we've done some sparring before the first camp, but it wasn't. We didn't spar because bear in mind he was preparing for southpaw first time around, so we didn't do any rounds like that. Only technical rounds, and same as this camp. You know, I'm not really in the ring with him. He's sparring with proper southpaw.
Does it do anything for you training alongside someone who's reached the level he has? Because that's obviously the level you're aspiring to in the next year.
Yeah, of course, man. He's achieved ridiculous amount of successes in this game already, and you know, if I could earn like half of what he's earned, man, that would be amazing financially, and also with the accolades as well, with the titles and stuff. That would be amazing, and you have to bear in mind, you see somebody like AJ, with what he's achieved so far, for him to still make sacrifices to come into the gym, work alongside, and still make them sacrifices. You have to give a man respect for that, you know, because a lot of people will say, yeah, you know, I would still be the same. I'll still be trying to pursue my dreams and stuff, no matter if I earn this much amount of money and stuff. But it's one thing saying it, and it's one thing actually doing it, and he's actually doing it. So me, I look at myself and I say, you know what, I have no excuses whatsoever. You know, I haven't achieved nothing close to what he's achieved yet, but you know, I can never like take any days off, man. There's a lot of work to do.
Now, just before I let you go, just tell the potential Sky Sports viewers or people thinking about buying a ticket even, what can they expect from you against Turchi on Saturday night?
Yeah, the viewers, to all you guys watching this, you can expect a very explosive performance from me. You know, we're big punches. Even if Turchi can punch a little, so it's going to be an exciting fight. So you don't want to miss this.
Thanks very much. Really appreciate it.
Can you hear me?